Okay, so it's going to start with Anytime Part 1. So the first cheer is Let's Hear It for the Best. BPHS. So the first motion, you're going to go to the right, and you're stepping off your right foot, and you're hitting high V. So let's hear it for... On this, your arms are going to be right here above your head, and you want to make sure your hands are like palms, like touching each other, kind of like your blessing. So let's hear it for the best in a low V, and then you're squatting with your legs bent. And whenever it's the four, your legs are together. So let's hear it for the best. Slap, then clap and bring your foot together, and you're heading towards the right direction. Let's hear it for the best. Slap, clap. You're stepping off your right foot, and you're putting your right hand on your hip. Your left hand is going out to the left side. B, P, and all you're doing is bring that in, so it's out, in, out, B, P, H, S. From here, your right arm's gonna come swing by your head, and your left arm's gonna be on your hip, and you're hitting a lip. So it's B, P, H, S. From here, since your right foot's out, all you're doing is just stepping back together, and then a restart, B, P, H, S, clap, and then you restart it. And that's the first cheer. So then the next one is Bethel Blackhawks. So this one's gonna go Bethel Blackhawks. Let's go. So the first motion, you're switching your weight the whole time from right to left. So the first motion, it's switching your weight to the right. So it's this. Your right arm is gonna be flat like a broken T, and your left arm is gonna be up into a half high V. So Bethel, pause. Then you're switching your weight from the right to the left. Your arm switches, so your right arm is going to come down by your side. The left arm is coming down by your head. So it's Bethel, pause, Blackhawks. From the right to the left, now you're going to be centered. And then your right arm is down by in front of you. Now it's going to switch up into the right half of a high V. And then your left arm from behind your head is gonna be on your hip. So all together it's Bethel, pause, Blackhawks, clap, clap. Then both your hands are gonna come right over left onto your right hip, and now you're switching your weight to the right side. And then it's Bethel, Blackhawks, clap, clap. Let's go. Since your right hand's already on top of your left, let's go. Your hands kind of like slide, and then your right hand's on your hip, and your left hand breaks up into a half high V, and your legs are straight. So all together it's Bethel Blackhawks. Let's go. The next cheer is Let's go Blackhawks. Beat those Indians. Show 'em who's number one. So all this is a lunge and then a lunge. So first you're gonna go Let's go Blackhawks. So for Let's go, you're in a lunge with your left leg in front of you, and your left arm is on your hip, and your right arm is crossed in front of you, like by your on your right side, facing the left. So Let's go Blackhawks. From this, all you're doing is slicing it up, and now you're straight. Let's go Blackhawks. Then now you're going to a lunge on the right side, and your right arm's up, and it's still staying up. Beat with your left arm those Indians. So now you're in a high V, but your legs are still spread apart. Beat those Indians. Show them. This part from here, all you're doing is stepping off your right foot in front of you. Show them, and your arms from here are crossing. Show them who's number. From here, all your legs are just doing is bending, and your arms are in like a touchdown, but it's like down by in front of you. Show 'em who's number one. From here, all you're doing is stepping back, and your right arm is gonna be by your head, and your left arm is gonna be by your hip. Show 'em who's number one. Then clap, and then you restart it. The next cheer is FIGHT, Blackhawk victory. So the first motion is gonna be you're on your tippy toes, and your right arm is gonna be in a broken T, but it's gonna just be bent. So it's kind of like a half of a right, half of a high V. So F, and your left arm is down by your side. F, then you get down on your tippy toes. I. From here, all you're doing is bringing them in and like crossing. I. So from here, all you're doing, your right arm's coming down and your left arm is gonna come bent by it. So it should be like left arm over right arm. F, I, G. From here, all you're doing is just opening up into a right diagonal and stepping and standing up. I, F, I, G, H, T. On T, all you're doing is your left arm's gonna be down behind your head and your right arm's coming down into a low V. And then your right leg is stepping out. F, I, G, H, T. Then your right arm's gonna come up into a high V. Black cock. Then your left arm's on your hip. Black cock, pause. Now both of you are in a high V and your legs are still spread apart. Then you down and bring everything down and squat. Victory. So from here, all you're doing is stepping back together and clapping, and your right leg coming in. Victory. So all together it is F, I, G, H, T, black cock, victory. The next cheer is HAWK, but we call it sprinkler at the games because that's kind of how the motions go. So the whole time you're hitting different corners and your arms just keep switching. So first, your right arm is in a candlestick, like this bucket, this candlesticks. Then your left arm is going to be in a dagger and you're facing the right corner. So you need to know right corner, center, and then left corner. So first motion is H. Then you're going to switch to the middle on A. So from here, all you're doing is like bopping, I'm gonna say. So here, then your right arm is in a dagger and your left arm is a candlestick. So H, A, W, and then from here, K. Because you're on H, A, W, W, your right arm is gonna be in the candlestick and your left arm is gonna be in a dagger. So it's easy to transition to the K. Because a K motion to the left direction, it's always gonna be your left arm's up and your right arm's down. So H, A, W, K, clap. Let's go Hawks. You're gonna have your arms in a high V and your legs are spread apart. Let's go. Your right arm is gonna bend in and then come back out. So H, A, W, K, clap. Let's go Hawks. And then the next cheer is yell it louder now. Let's go Hawks. So you're going to be going to the right direction and you're just going to be on your tippy toes a little bit. So it's going to be yell it and your arms are going to be in a high V. So yell it down. From your tippy toes, all you're doing is just bring them down. And then from your high V, they come left in front of your right leg and right behind your leg. So yell it, pause. Louder, now. From here, your right arm is going to be like crossing, so it's right over left. Louder, now. Your right leg is coming in towards your left leg and you're breaking into a big T. So yell it louder, now. Let's go Hawks. So the claps, then it's right arm is going to be up by your ear, left arm's on your hip. So the next one is a back to front cheer. So it's going to go, for me, my ripple is middle and then back, just so everyone knows. So it's going to go, hey, hey, here we go. Black and orange. So for me, it's going to go, hey. From your feet together, your right leg is stepping out and your arms are hitting a high V. So, hey, hey, here we go. From here, your right arm, which is in a high V, you swing it in the left direction in a circle. So, hey, hey, here we go. I always say that once it hits the left leg area, you bend, and then your left arm follows into your hip, and then your right arm is by your ear. So hey, hey, here we go. Black is down here. So I always do like a touchdown, but more like a bucket. Black, pause, and orange. So black come together in a broken T, and is in a clasp. Orange is is up by your head again. So hey, hey, here we go. Black and orange. And then the next cheer and the last one for this section is black, fight, orange, fight, go. Hawks, fight. So this one is on a ripple at the end. So your first motion, you're gonna go black. So you're hitting a high V and your legs are spread apart. So black, fight. All you're doing is gonna be going into a lunge in the left direction, and then your right arm is like slashing, is how I would call it, slashing down into a K motion. So remember, K motion's left over right. So black, fight. Then your right arm is gonna hit orange. So bring that slower, like break it down. Black, fight. Your right leg is gonna come into a lib, but you're still facing this direction. So black, fight, and then your right arm, you swing it until it's like across from your right shoulder. It's kind of like hard, so don't try to make it like a low V, but try to keep it straight. And then this arm, your left arm is going to be down by your right hip. So black, fight, orange, fight. From here, your right arm is going to swing and face the left side again. And now it's in a bucket and your left hand is on your hip, on your left hip. And then from here, your right leg is just stepping back into a lunge. And then the ripple goes, like fight, orange, fight, go, Hawks, fight. From here, you're gonna break into an L. So this is your right arm kind of brings it first, and then your left arm shoots out. So your left arm is right by your ear, and your right arm is gonna be in a half of a T. And then your legs are kind of facing straight now. So whenever you hit the L, your left foot kind of turns in a little bit, so you're facing more forward. So it's not like this, it's this. So the whole cheer is black, fight, orange, fight, go. Hawks, fight. So that's the end for this section.